Mill, we gotta start getting on this, because we got a big problem. There's another reason why your daughter-in-law can't get sole custody.
It's going to be over my dead body that my daughter-in-law gets sole custody of my grandson, but what's the problem now?
I knew why she was moving to this town. She did it on purpose, because the custody laws, they're nothing like New York's. When a parent is awarded a child in a custody battle or whatever, the other parent is not allowed to see the kid for 6 to 12 months. They're not even allowed to appeal it. They're not allowed to do nothing legally for another 12 months. It's like they got a restraining order against the kid.
Wait. If Miranda fights for sole custody in her Serafina town, right? And she wins, Joey's not allowed to see Junior for a year. He's not even allowed to fight back, no appeal, nothing.
That's exactly it. This is why your daughter-in-law moved there. Someone got in her ear, told her about those laws, and now she's gonna take your grandson away from your son.
Okay. So how much time do we have? I know she's trying to get a divorce from him. She tried to serve him, whatever. But getting sole custody, what does that entail?
The same process it is getting a divorce in that town. Okay, he's got to get a summons. If she can't deliver the summons to him, then she's got to prove that she can't deliver it to him. And then, hypothetically, just like getting a divorce, she can get child custody without him even saying yes or no, without him even knowing.
That's lunacy. That's unfair. We can't let that happen.
We gotta act fast, but I have a plan in place. It's your son that's getting on my nerves, because he's opposed to everything that I'm saying. But the truth of the matter is, when we get her address, we need to get your grandson out of her house and make her fight for custody. That's the only way. I'm not driving 6 hours for him to try to fix his marriage.
If time is of the essence, the biggest problem here is getting her address. There's no way for me to get my grandchild if we don't know where she lives in this town. And Serafina town is not that small.
I got a connection. Don't worry about that. I got someone that can find her address. I'm just waiting on him to call me back. But he's reliable. He knows what he's doing. We got the town. He just needs the address. He can get it for me. When we get the address, we drive the 6 hours. I bust in her door. I take the kid. And that's it. Let her come to us. Let her fight for custody.
Okay. You haven't let me down yet. So I hope your connection comes through and calls you back soon. Because we need this address.
You know what your son should think about doing? He should think about moving his ass to Serafina town and then getting the full custody and not letting her see her son for a year. I'm fired up about this because this is what my ex-wife tried to do to me.
Alright, well, it's a waiting game, and just as I learned my lesson with not controlling my emotions, you just need to relax and wait for the call.
One other order of business. I got another connection who's been watching your mother. You know, the woman who killed my family. You're familiar with her, right? Well, he told me that every Tuesday she goes to meth food by herself in a disguise. She's got no security, nothing. So tomorrow, I'm gonna camp out with them outside meth food. And when we see her, she's gonna meet your brother.
There's no way my mother mafia boss is going to Met Food by herself without security.
Send me pictures. It's her. I know it's hard to believe, but she's got sunglasses and a ball cap on. I'm taking her out. You understand me?
Salvatore, as much as I want to take down my mother and capture what we've been fighting for in this family for decades, the idea of you doing something in broad daylight doesn't seem smart to me. Everything you've done has been in the shadows, but if you're gonna be reckless, I don't need that.
I'll have Mikey do the shooting. I ain't going to jail, don't worry.
Do I have to spell it out for you, Salvatore? I can't have you going to jail. You're all I have right now.
Mel, I love you. You know that. I'd die for you. You make my heart feel like it's filled. I know that's corny, but that's how I feel. No one's ever made me feel like you. And I have kids with another woman. Well, had kids with another woman. But I gotta do this. I gotta avenge my family. And it's about time this woman gets her karma.